my channel, so I know I look very different today. I'm not sure if you've ever even seen me like this really, but today's video is completely about my natural hair. I'm going to be talking you guys through my hair wash routine for my natural hair, which is this. I did the big chop with my hair this time last year roughly, so I completely cut all my hair off to literally about this long. And a year on, this is where I am. So I have been protecting my hair by wearing it in protective hairstyles like cornrows. I wear wigs the majority of the time, so I cornrow my hair up and I wear wigs from day to day. So I just treat the cornrows, I make sure I keep my natural hair moisturised and clean, and I'm going to be showing you absolutely everything that goes into that. So from what I can find, I think my hair is roughly between a 3C and a 3B texture. That's just kind of what I've worked out from what I've seen and what I know. But if you guys think that maybe I'm a different hair texture, then definitely let me know down below. But I think I'm around 3C or 3B. My hair has been through it, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I have relaxed my hair, I've tried all sorts of different braid styles. I've been through a stage where I just absolutely straightened the fuck out of my hair all the time. I've had sew-in extensions, I've had leave-out extensions, I've had so many different things, but I've never tried my natural hair. And it was only this year that I kind of realised that if I took the time to invest in my natural hair and to look after it and to learn about what I need to do to look after it, then I might not find myself running away from my natural hair my entire life. Maybe one day I'll feel really happy and be able to embrace it and wear it out and feel confident wearing it out. But when I was growing up in the media, I never really felt represented, in the sense that I never saw girls on TV or in the magazines with hair like mine or embracing their natural curls. And I kind of, as a younger girl, learned that curls weren't pretty. That is so wrong, and I'm so sad that I grew up with that view on natural curly hair, because it's not how I feel about it now, and it's just not the truth. Curls are beautiful, and people pay so much money to buy hair that is made like this. Like, when I started wearing wigs and extensions, I realised how much more money people will pay for a curly wig or for a curly hair extension, and here I was growing that out of my head and not appreciating it, and it's just sad. But now that I'm a bit older, I've just turned 23, and I feel like I've got to a point where I really do genuinely care about the well-being of my hair, and I want it to be as healthy and as long and as protected as possible, and I feel like I'm doing a good job at that, I'm not gonna lie to you. So that's why I wanted to bring you this video, just to show you exactly what I've been doing for the past year, which has grown my hair back from my big chop and has given me such amazing results. But as always, there's a slight twist to this video. If you're watching this and you're new here, then you may not know, but I have an allergy to water. I have a rare skin condition called acrodenic pruritus, and it means I have allergic reactions to water contact with my skin, which makes washing my hair absolute hell. I allocate like a whole day for my hair wash day, just to make sure that I can do it properly, can set aside the time to recover from my allergic reactions after I get splashed by the water, because it is inevitable. Like, when you're washing your hair, you are going to get splashed. It's just one of those tasks, like when I take a bath, that I have to walk into knowing that it's going to hurt, and that's just that. So if you guys want to know what my routine has been for my hair for the past pretty much year now, then make sure that you carry on watching. But before we get into it, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, turned on your notifications so that you never miss out on any of my new videos. Also, if you're on social media, then make sure that you are following me over on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat and TikTok, just to keep up to date with me and to get the latest updates on my videos, my posts and all my content. And if you guys are ready, we'll just get into it. So I'm starting off by removing the unit that I'm wearing. It's already half off, but I'm taking this oil. It's just a vitamin oil, and I'm just going to apply it around the hairline, and I'm kind of just massaging it into the lace. After about 5 minutes or so, it's going to peel up really easily like this. Be careful though, because you don't want to be ripping up your edges with the wig cap and the wig. Then I'm taking this castor oil and I'm just applying that all around my edges, so you can see that I'm massaging it in, and that just helps to break down the glue that's stuck in and around my edges, and it also helps to just moisturize and give my edges a bit of treatment. My braids right now are musty. Oh my goodness, I do not even know how long I must have kept these in for them to look like this, and it doesn't help that the partings aren't great either. But as you can see, I'm just taking down these braids and just freeing my hair, free the scalp, just letting the air get to my head after a long couple of weeks of my hair being up in these braids. Now that the braids are down, I'm just fluffing out my hair, and of course, as any mixed race girl will know, you should never ever scratch your head after it comes down from your braids. No, I'm just kidding, scratch away. Like, we all know that that is the best feeling on this planet. So scratch your scalp, relieve yourself. Those braids have been up for however long. Mine have been roughly 2 weeks, and Lord knows my scalp needs a scratch. So go at it. After I've let that castor oil break down some of the glue around my edges, I'm just taking a really fine-toothed comb and I'm just brushing the glue out of my edges. I want you guys to be so gentle doing this. Again, you really don't want to be pulling on your edges, because that is how you lose your edges or you damage them. I'm just very slowly working this glue out as much as I can, and then I'm headed to the bathroom. So I'm just preparing to wash my hair. I'm taking a towel and I'm wrapping that all the way around me to protect my neck and the rest of my upper body from the water. And then I'm just wetting my hair under the shower head. As you can see, I'm just bending over the bath to do this. I'm being really careful not to get water on me, but it is really hard and almost impossible not to. When I'm happy that my curls are wet through, I'm wiping the excess water off of my face, because all of my skin is super sensitive to water, so I try and keep it off of my skin as much as possible. Then I'm taking my Sheer Moisture Manuka Honey shampoo and I'm taking a big dollop of that. I wash my natural hair every 2 to 4 weeks because of the fact that I wear wigs, so this needs a good wash. So I'm scrubbing the scalp and I'm just massaging the shampoo into my scalp, concentrating where the glue would have been to make sure that I really break that down as much as possible. Then I add a little bit of water just to work that into a lather, and so it starts to foam up. Taking the shower head again now and just rinsing out that first go of shampoo. Now that I've worked it all the way through my hair from root to end, I'm rinsing out all of the dirt. As I stood back up, water dripped down my neck, which is why you can see me panicking here, but I quickly cleaned it up and just carried on with what I'm doing, because the sooner I get this over with, the sooner I can just relax and try and recover from the pain. So again, I'm just working that through my hair, and then I'm bringing in this little claw thing. I got this from Amazon and I use it to massage my scalp because it really helps to get in between the curls and get right to the root. And I use that in circular motions gently because it can create knots, and then I'm back in using my hands and just really working the rest of that shampoo through my hair. And then we're rinsing that out again, so I'm just making sure that all of the dirt, all of the bubbles is out of my hair. And then when I take the water off of it, you can see my natural curls are thriving. Look at those curls. I'm taking the same conditioner, the Intensive Hydration Conditioner from Sheer Moisture. I'm taking quite a few pumps of that. And then for extra treatment, I'm taking this Aunt Jackie's Soothing Scalp Treatment. And I'm taking that on my fingers and I'm just working that through and applying it to my scalp. This has a really nice peppermint scent to it and it tingles on your head. It's really cooling and soothing and I just love it. You can see I'm pulling so many faces applying this because it just feels so nice. Now I'm wrapping up my hair and pinning it up so that it can sit with the conditioner on it for a little while that really works on my scalp and also my hair as well. It is going to condition the actual curls. And then I'm taking the pins out. I'm going to use this wide-toothed comb just to brush through the curls and make sure that there's no knots or anything. So I hold it quite close to the root if there's any knots, and I just work my way through the knot until it's gone. But when my hair is so short these days, I find it's really manageable anyway. It's really easy to work through the knots. I'm rinsing out the conditioner, making sure that there's absolutely no traces left in my hair because it will leave little bits of white residue, especially in dark hair like mine. I'm then grabbing this clean towel, it's clean and dry, and I'm wrapping my hair up, making sure to exclude my ears because you can see my ears are really red. And then I'm headed back to my bedroom. Sorry about the state of this top, but I had to get changed after that into something long sleeved because my arms are itching and they feel better when they're covered. If I'm completely honest, after they've been into contact with water, they just feel a lot better covered up because they're less likely to get like brushed by anything around my room, or you know, like walking past things and stuff. Right now the main itching is all over my scalp and my ears as well. When I wash my hair, that is the main area that I'm affected, and it is hurting, but it could be worse, so I'm going to get on with it and just put some oils in my hair and dry my hair so that I can go and be sat down whilst the allergic reaction plays out and goes away, because it usually gets worse before it gets better. So I've dried my hair with a clean towel. I don't usually have to dry it too much, especially now that it's short, because it just seems to dry itself. So I'm going to put some more of this oil in my hair, paired with some castor oil and some grapeseed and avocado oil as well. I'll link them all below. This is actually a pre-shampoo treatment, so I don't use too much of it, but I find that it really moisturises my hair, so I use it anyway. So I'm going to put them in one by one. Now I always mainly concentrate oils onto my scalp. And then I'm using some of this Auntie Jackie's Defining Curl Whip. Use about that much.
If I can't have you, I don't want you to have anyone. And if you don't want me, there's something wrong with them, right? Maybe I got problems that I don't tell anyone. Have I lost my perception? Feel like I wanna do something wrong now.
And now I am preparing my hair to go back under the wig. So this is the next day after my hair has been allowed to air dry. I've also slept on it as well, which is why the curls aren't quite so defined now. But I'm just parting my hair and just preparing it basically to braid back down so that I can go back to my protective styles and wearing the wigs. I don't use many products to do this. I just use a bit of gel and also sometimes a little bit of curling cream as well, and then I'm just braiding my hair. I'm not the best at braiding my hair, I'm not going to lie to you, but it is something that I've taught myself to do during the lockdown in the UK, so I'm absolutely sure that I'll only get better with time, because honestly you should have seen me when I first started. It was horrific, but I've improved so much, and like I say, I'm sure I will only continue to improve. But I can manage to get my hair flat enough to install a wig fairly well, so I'm happy with that. I'm giving you a brief 360 of my head, but I'm not looking for compliments, and I'm also not looking for criticism really, because I can't see the back of my head, which is why the partings aren't very neat. And I'm just taking some oil down my very wonky partings and just making sure that my scalp is nice and moisturised. I'm also putting some styling mousse over the top, which just helps to keep the braids intact for longer. So I'm just covering my hair in that, trying not to get it on my skin, because styling mousse does react with my skin. And then I'm taking a headscarf and just wrapping my hair up so that my braids lay as flat as possible. And I leave that usually for about 10 minutes. When I take that down, my braids are really nice and flat, and then I'm just taking some bobby pins and I'm pinning the back so that the rest of the hair is flat to the back of my head as well. And that's now ready for me to install a wig. So as you can see, I'm just putting on a wig cap and just getting ready to put on a wig, but I'm not going to take you through that entire process today, as I just wanted to focus on the hair wash. After I braid my hair up, then I go straight into installing the wig, just to make sure that the braids stay protected, they stay neat, and the wig obviously works as a protector of the braids. So I get the wig straight on. If you guys want to know how I install my wigs, I have tutorials on my channel of how I install my wigs, so make sure that you head over to one of those and you can watch me install one of my units in detail if you're not already sure on how to install a unit. But the focus of this video was the hair wash and the hair wash routine, which is why I haven't included the wig install in this video. video. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please make sure that you smash a thumbs up. It really does help me, and it lets me know that you enjoyed the video as well, so that I can make more like it. If you guys haven't already, then make sure that you're heading over to my Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat and TikTok, following me on all of my social media accounts. As always, angels, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.